Hey, how's it going? It's Quick Flash here. Just a quick little update video, version 0.2.14, as you can see up there. You might be wondering why I'm doing a second video on this. It's because I was a fool and I didn't commit my code last time. As you can see, didn't commit it, and then I added to it and realized I hadn't committed it, so my bad. So I just kept it the same version so it'd be easier as testers to understand what's going on. So anyways, there's that. But okay, what's new in this version? I'll go over everything that happens in 0.2.14 as well as just recent changes. Something I did was I changed it so there's only F angle, not F angle high or F angle low. This F angle affects the angle code directly. So what that means is in your angle code you have that PI and D, that I angle high and I angle low. Basically these control the set point. So the actual angle code just controls a set point that gets you to follow a certain angle. And the other feed forward, the normal feed forward values, all I've done is change the code so that they work in angle mode. So now if you're in angle mode, the normal feed forward values work, and so you can play with them, do whatever you want with them, and they will have effect. But then you've got this F angle. Oh, and I also made the strength of this 4 times less for anyone that was using it, because I heard that the tuning window on this was pretty small, so I made it 4 times less powerful. So if you were running, say, 25 for example, you need to run 100. That's why I changed the default to 40 from 10, because that scales. Yeah, so there's that little update. Let me just check here real quick. Go over what else. Yeah, so I removed F angle high from the code. Made that 4 times. Oh, I also changed the why is it not showing up here? I also changed the I decay code. I've just been thinking about it a little bit, and this version seems to make more sense because just having a lot of I-term accumulation in angle mode, this is part of the angle mode code, I don't think would be super great to have, because it's essentially just making a set point. So as that error gathers, your quad's just going to start leaning one direction or the other. And this should decay your I-term a bit quicker. But of course when you do moves where you actually push it into angles or other things, it should still hold its angle a bit better with the I-term value on here. This decay value, this decay code actually came from Marinos. So he's the one that actually wrote the I decay code, so I thought I'd give this I-term value a try, this I decay, where instead of using your I decay value and shrinking it quicker, this one instead just cuts your I-term in half. Yeah, I think that'll be interesting to check out. Yeah, so that's really the changes. And then if you're flying with, if you're testing out the cinematic set point, I've already gone over this in the other video, but I'll just go over it again. If you turn the cinematic set point on, it's literally just making, it's a piece of code that just takes your set point and makes the change in set point smaller the quicker that you move your stick. So it's kind of like the opposite of feed forward, except this changes your physical set point instead of just giving a boost to your PID sum like feed forward does. So there's that. Bob Rugy's been testing it, or Kebab FPV. He really liked it. He wanted a few changes with it, so I went, alright Bob, I'll hook you up. So I changed it a little bit just with the center boost. So you take the center boost value, divide it by 10, and that's the strength of the center boost. And center boost just adds it just adds more strength to the center. So if you run this at 15, as you can see here in the code, so it'd be 15 divided by 10, that gives you this the boost value, so that's 1.5 minus this. And so basically at the center, that code probably doesn't mean anything to you, but at the center of your stick, the effect of the cinematic set point will be 1.5 times. It'll be bigger. So the effect in the center will be 1.5, and the effect at closer to the end of the stick will be more of normal. And yeah, I changed the way that it decreases this, so it's based off of set point instead of stick position to hopefully smooth this out even more. And I've also changed it so that it always has an effect, even if the cinematic, so it always has an effect, so across the whole stick, even at end stick or wherever, it'll still have an effect. So yeah, this will be fun to test, get Bob testing that some. And then yeah, that's just the changes to the feed forward. Just this feed forward, and then there's just the feed forward in the normal PID controller now works in angle mode. So instead of having the 2 feed forwards and, well, the 3, because there was F angle low and F angle high, and then just normal feed forward. And that was just a bit confusing, so I went, okay, I don't want it to be that confusing, just 1 feed forward in angle, and then you've got the high. Hope that this PID angle low and PID angle high isn't too confusing for people. I think most people will just use the defaults, so I just want to get those nice. But yeah, thanks for helping test, guys, and have a good one.